There is some baseball news going on for the Braves. Mark Bowman reported over the weekend, Chris, that Ha-Seong Kim is expected to decline his $16 million player option and become a free agent if the Braves do not make him a compelling offer first.
Right. Scott Boras guy in a world where you go, oh, he doesn't think he's supposed to be on a one-year deal. Whether he is or not, it doesn't matter. Does he believe that somebody else doesn't believe it? You don't want to be a free agent after what might be a work stoppage. Maybe the Braves can get it done. I even think Scott Boras might push that a little bit, ask him for a third year, because that's what you do. If you think you have them over a barrel, I don't want to say they're over a barrel, but I think the plan was he was going to be the shortstop next year. If you pull that out from under them, what are you willing to give to make sure that he's your shortstop next year? You're going to have to give more, not less.
And if you talked about it and others talked about it with the Scott Boras connection, then certainly Alex Anthopoulos knew that this was going to happen.
Well, it was the beauty and curse of playing him. You wanted him to get to know you. You wanted to get to know him. And then you go, oh, wait, he doesn't believe he's supposed to be on a one-year deal. And whether he's right or not, it doesn't matter. Whether it's a mystery team or 5 legitimate teams, he was not going to work on a one-year deal. And I know when he first came over, everybody was like, oh, you had a terrible year, Louise. You've been hurt. I said, if he's healthy enough to play, he's not taking that contract. He was allegedly looking at a $100 million deal before he hurt his shoulder and took 2 for $29. Why was he going to be on a 1 for $16? Just didn't make any sense. This is all about money.
What seems to make sense? Your educated guess, if he comes back here, what seems to make the most sense that will make both sides happy to retain Ha-Seong Kim?
Well, if I'm him, I'm not looking for an option year. I'm looking for the second year guaranteed money. Like, it's not going to be at-bats driven or anything else. I actually think the third year is going to be the one that's going to be tricky, because I'm not sure he'll take a 2-year deal here. I'm not sure he'll take a 2-year deal. And you just drafted shortstops. Remember, this goes back to the what do you see for your future, but I need a shortstop now. You going to give him a third year?
I'm not.
He's going to be looking for a third year. I'm hearing Pete Alonso is looking for 7 years.
Well, I was going to bring that up. Reportedly, according to New York media, a 7-year deal this offseason. He's entering his age 31 season.
Uh-huh.
I guess it doesn't hurt to ask. You have to be out of your mind to give him 7 years.
This is all make-believe. Yeah, he wants a 7-year deal. He wants a 12-year deal. He wants a 14-year deal. Everybody wants. Doesn't mean he's going to get it. What's different than when the Mets said there was a soft market for him, let's take advantage of that? The only difference is he knows they don't love him the way that he loved them, which certainly it greases a path to get him the hell out of there. I don't know if nobody's giving him 7 years. Or if you're giving him 7 years, that is one of the great, I'm paying for 5, and I'll just eat the last 2 because I think I'm a Pete Alonso bat away from winning a World Series. And if I get a World Series, I can justify the idea that we did the contract.
What do you make of everybody, the gang, all being together? When we had Brian Snitker and Kirby Smart on at the same time, Snit told him, we're headed to Auburn to watch the game. And when he said we, he didn't just mean his wife, Ronnie. Tim Hudson was there. Yeah. Mark DeRosa was there. Chipper Jones was there. And David Ross was there.
I don't know what Kirby Smart knew, but he was with people who were rooting for Auburn. That idea of, hey, come on over, let me hug you. No, because Chipper's got a kid there. DeRosa's got a kid there. Tim Hudson went there and coached there. David Ross went there.
Right.
So this was not let's go over to the Georgia side, because you would have seen people wearing Auburn stuff going over to the Georgia side. That was not going to happen.
And then, allegedly, reportedly, someone heard Brian Snitker say to David Ross, I'll see you in Atlanta. And David Ross didn't respond. So people are trying to dot the I's and cross the T's and solve the puzzle of who the next Braves manager is going to be based on that alleged
I didn't hear that
exchange.
Well, it's obvious, and then it's David Ross. Let's just make the announcement. If Snit said, I'll see you in September, according to unnamed sources.
He said, I'll see you in Atlanta.
Oh, unnamed sources?
Unnamed sources.
Yeah, okay.
Breaking news.
Breaking rumors in this
Breaking
instance.
rumors.
Thank you, Virtual Nick.
I like the idea that I can come up with a pretty good staff of the guys who are there. You want Tim Hudson to be a pitching coach? He's done it at college. Bring him here. Let him have a party, too. He's got his kids are out of the house. What's he got going
Because
on?
when we put together the dream staff, we did forget the pitching coach.
Well, we had Rick Kranich just hanging around, so let's just get Tim Hudson.
A lot of people were saying, well, what about the pitching coach? What about Eddie Perez? Don't worry, Eddie Perez has a place in this organization. We'll carve out something for him. People, 2 idiots are talking about a dream staff, and people are arguing with us.
Well, yeah, let's just put Tim Hudson in, too. He can be the new pitching coach if he wants to be. Chipper can be the hitting coach if he wants to be. Now, the big question is who gets to be the head cheese? We're not going to have co-managers. That's not a thing in this world.
No.
So somebody's got to be the top dog with the name, the title, The bigger office, as we say. You know that coaches dress here, but the manager gets to be over there. That's called an office of his own.
You can't split the office.
No, you can't. We're not going to have co-managers, best I can tell.
2 games today. Game 2, the ALCS, with Seattle grabbing a 1-zip lead last night, 3-1, is at 5:03 on Fox. And then TBS has game 1 of the NLCS, Milwaukee hosting the Dodgers.
I'm going to do this.
Milwaukee went 6-0 against the Dodgers this year.
Yes, they did. Nobody cares because it was Friday night.
But if you want to mention something around the Keurig this morning into the afternoon.
Tarek Skubal had 13 strikeouts in 6 innings, 99 pitches. They had to take him out of the game. Now, again, I'm going to tell you 13 strikeouts in 6 innings for a game that important is phenomenal. But they played a whole nother baseball game after that. 9 more innings.